This is pretty exciting for our kids. A best-selling author made a stop right here in the Treasure Valley to talk with middle schoolers about her books.
Margaret Peterson Haddix has written more than 50 books, including some of these, Among the Hidden and the Shadow Children, which are part of the Nampa school's curriculum. Tyson White was at Lone Star Middle School for the Q&A session with those students. Tyson.
Yes, Justin, Maggie, those kids were really excited about Haddix visiting. She visited with those students at Lone Star Middle School, where the kids got to ask questions about her writing process and the inspiration behind their favorite books. Haddix hopes her stop there inspires these middle schoolers to continue reading and writing.
I feel like it's a great thing for kids to get exposure to the authors who have written the books that they're reading.
Margaret Peterson Haddix penned the popular Shadow Children and Missing series, along with dozens of other books for young readers. The novels are a favorite among these Lone Star Middle School sixth graders, and they were excited to sit with the author and hear how she crafts her stories.
Hopefully, it encourages them to read more and also to understand the process behind the writing of the book, and hopefully gets them to read and write a whole lot more themselves.
The author's trip to Idaho has been a couple years in the making. Principal Greg Heidemann says the visit was inspired by the students who are inspired by Haddix books and pushed to get her here.
So anytime that we can tap into that interest and get students interested in reading will pay dividends, not only just this year, but as they continue to mature into being adults. The opportunity to engage with an author hopefully will allow them to seek out other authors that they're interested in.
Haddix hopes young readers take more from her books than just the words on the page.
I think books play a role that it's kind of unique in society, that it helps develop empathy among children, that if you can put yourself in somebody else's shoes, you can understand them better, and books are great for developing empathy.
Wrote letters to Haddix are now 8th graders at Lone Star, and they got the chance to listen to their favorite author as well. Haddix books are available in local bookstores and across schools around the Treasure Valley. We'll have more information on her books and her in this story on KTV.com.
That is so cool to have an author come to your school, and really, I bet a lot of those kids were inspired to maybe one day write a book of their own.
Sure, yeah, sounds like
awesome. She made a great point about empathy as well, just growing that simply by reading. Love it.
We need
Tyson,
more of that.
Thank you.